Here we go, guys. This is the start of a new series on the channel. I'm really excited for it, so let's get straight into it. We are landing on Calidor right now, and that's because we'll want to complete the EXO FARM event on Calidor. This is gonna be an entirely new series for the channel, and we're gonna basically be starting from scratch. We'll be building everything up, and we're gonna complete the EXO FARM event. Great, we're all set up, but you might be wondering, why on Calidor? Why right now? What's happening? And here's the deal. So Astroneer posted this on their official Discord server, and basically this is all you need to know about the EXO FARM event, but there's an interesting thing in there. There's a special custom game made just for the EXO FARM event. So we have the code put in right here, and this basically skips your launch sequence. It also gives you a ton of bytes to start with. It gives you all of these items in your backpack. It increases power generation a little bit, and it decreases the oxygen consumption. But we're not gonna do that now, even if this would be basically better for the EXO FARM event. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna create a new configuration, and all we're gonna do is change the landing planet to Calidor. That's all. I just want to start this from scratch, so we have to work our way up to the EXO FARM event. That's basically because for the last few events we've had our old survival save, and we would just complete them in like less than an hour. That became kinda boring, and we've also completed the EXO FARM event last year on the channel. So I decided this year we should start fresh, new save, new everything, and yeah, let's just get into it. It's been a while since I started a brand new survival save on Astroneer. So let's get started. Great, and we're gonna go pretty fast through these opening sequences, and I'm not gonna show you any boring stuff like running around or gathering resources. I've seen a lot of people do that in gameplay videos in Astroneer, but honestly, I wouldn't watch a video like that personally, so I'm not gonna make a video like that. We're gonna go really fast, and we're just gonna get to the cool stuff. I'm gonna show you what's happening, everything else. And by the way, we just landed right next to a gateway, so that's a good setup for a true flat base later on, but we'll see. I'm also planning on using this save to complete more missions, stuff like that, do like tutorials on how to complete certain missions. I'm just telling you this so you know what to expect from the channel in the upcoming videos. I'm gonna get back to you when we've got a little base set up over here. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna unlock the large platform B, so we can go straight into those. We'll set this on repeat, and we'll keep throwing resin at it. In the meantime, we should flatten out a bigger surface here for the base, but for that we'll need a canister, just like that, and some soil. We'll keep going with the platforms, and I've got 4 of these soil canisters here, so we can start flattening. Okay, and our soil canisters are empty, almost. So we've got a nice section for the base flattened out here. And we've apparently just discovered the gateway chamber. I think we just got close enough to it there. We should get some oxygen. Yeah, we're gonna unlock the oxygen tanks maybe next time. I think we're gonna need those for the caves. I mean, we could always just use tethers. Okay, I think that's enough for right now. We'll keep extending it later on. Okay, so while gathering resources to build a base, I just built this tether line right here, and we found ammonium, and lots of it. So we're gonna have no problem getting hydrazine later on. And right around the corner here, we found a nice little valley full of sturdy squash. So we already have a place to get our samples, and then we're gonna probably build a little farm for them. That's it right here. We've got all of this section filled with sturdy squash. So yeah, just wanted to show you that. And right now I'm gathering materials to build all of the modules for the base, like the smelter, the resource chamber, the large printer, all of those. And yeah, we're gonna need a soil centrifuge, then probably next time the extra request platform. Okay guys, so I was gathering some compound here, and we are a pretty ways off from the base. It's in that general direction, over that mountain. And we just found one of these gravity globes. So this is gonna be helpful for moving around, at least until we get a buggy and a rover. Oh, and we completed the mission. Wasn't even trying to do that. So yeah, just wanted to show you this, and we found this point of interest right here with a landing pad. Oh, and another gravity globe. We've also got a work light. We don't have space for it right now, but that's gonna come in handy. And the medium solar panel, alright. So I guess I'll just have to come back here and get all of these resources, bring them back to base. We've got wolframite, clay, that's nice. Oh, and the packager. could use this to package the solar panel so we can bring it back easier. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. This is a great find actually. I'll get back to it and I'll show you once we've got all the modules in the base. Alright, so we've got a few things set up. Next up is the soil centrifuge, but for that we'll need some aluminum. That means we're going to the caves, but first let me show you what we've done around the base. So we've got our printing section over here with the small, medium and large printers. We also find some sulfur, some medium platforms, beacons and a little bit of tungsten on one of those points of interest, the buried ones, like the crashed big solar arrays from space, or whatever they are called. We also have some clay right here, of course our smelter, our resource chamber. This is gonna be our power section. We also found these 2 medium solar panels, so that's gonna come in handy. We've got 3 small batteries right here and 1 small generator. So yeah, let me unload all of this compound and we can head into the caves. And that's also gonna allow us to complete the smelteringly hot mission. So let's go for it. I'm gonna craft some tethers here so we can stay connected in the caves. And here we go. Missed that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dig a hole right here until we hit a cave layer. And let's not forget about our tethers. We need oxygen down there. And yeah, I know I could just be sliding and build a ramp that way, but I don't like it because the camera keeps clipping through the walls when we try to get back up or go back down into the caves. So I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. And we're also gonna need a drill mod, but right now we don't have that, so let's just push along and get that laterite. And you know what, we forgot to get the light, so I got a work light and we'll have some light here so we can see what we're doing. This makes it so much easier. Look at how bright this is all of a sudden. I think we found a cave right here, so let's build a ramp. And hey, there's laterite right over there. Let me head down so we can gather that, then we'll smelt it and we can get our soil centrifuge. Found some quartz as well, but let's take care of the dangers first, so we don't accidentally die in here. Alright, these dagger roots aren't really that dangerous, but if you don't see them, they can kill you pretty quick. We'll let these ones live for now. Alright, so we've got plenty of laterite, basically all we can carry right now. I'm gonna head back up, smelt it, and then we're gonna build our soil centrifuge. And that should be all the basic modules for our base. Then we can start worrying about gathering some more bytes, unlocking some more stuff. And of course after that we'll need to expand our power section because it's not gonna handle all of these going on at once. So there we go. Smelting the laterite. Our batteries are providing power right now. Is the sun coming up? Yeah, it's coming up, so we'll get sun power in just a second here. That's great. And we completed the smelteringly hot mission. I'm just checking to see if we want to craft anything else right now, but I don't think so. Great, got the aluminum. There's the soil centrifuge. I'll wait for that to finish crafting. Maybe I'll go explore in the meantime. But let's gather our rewards as well. Got a medium storage right here. That's gonna come in handy. Actually, we do need some resin for another platform, so I'm gonna go gather that. Oh look, we found the Cauldrongia plant right here. It's got some hazards around it. So I'll have to come back later and bring this back to base. I don't know if you can package it, but I'll try to do that. Might be easier to carry. But yeah, we'll take care of that in the next episode. For now, let's just focus on gathering the materials we need and finishing up the start of the base. Okay, we've got everything we need right here, so let's unpack our soil centrifuge and the 2 medium storages. Awesome. So we can craft all of these resources from right here. We don't have to go out exploring for those anymore. And let's just bring all of these soil canisters over here, so we can bring soil to it. And we'll go gather some soil later on. For now, what I want to do is, I'm kind of tired of using tethers everywhere. So we're gonna unlock the oxygen tank. We've got just enough bytes for that. So let's go ahead and unlock that. Now we need glass to actually craft it, and that means we have to smelt quartz, so it's back to the caves for us. Down into the caves we go. Got to be careful about the fall damage. And there's the quartz we've seen earlier. I'm gonna gather a ton of these, and then I'm gonna spread the tethers around this part of the cave. While we're down here we can gather some more bytes as well. That's gonna come in handy later. Awesome. Alright, so I gathered 11 quartz from down there. So we're gonna get our glass right away from the smelter, and then we can craft our oxygen tanks and don't have to worry about that anymore. but looks like we've got a little bit of a power problem, so I'll get some organic for the generator. And right as I say that, the sun is up and we've got sun power again. Okay, we have 2 glass, that's all we need for right now. So let's search, there's the oxygen tank, and we will have 2 of these. There we go, now we've got plenty of oxygen and we can explore more freely. We've also got the gravity globe, so that's gonna help us a lot. And yeah, something's shooting at us again. No longer an issue. I know I saw a Cauldrongia plant here earlier, but I can't remember where it was. I should have placed a beacon down. But anyways, so in the next episode we're gonna focus on preparing for the EXO FARM event. We're gonna get the Cauldrongia plant and we're gonna craft the basic materials we need for that. So first comes the EXO request platform, of course, and we'll take a look at the event. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos. It also helps me a bunch because a lot of the people that are watching my videos are not actually subscribed. So if you enjoy my content and want to see more of it, please click that subscribe button. And yeah, that's all. I've been Games for Life and I'll see you next time. Cheers, Astroneers!